The X-Tri is back in Johannesburg this weekend. 800 athletes battling it out at the picturesque Steyn City for the Cross Triathlon honours. The athletes, some of them not professional, will be taking on 600 meters through the waters of the newly built Steyn City lagoon, followed by a 30-kilometer ride across the estate's trails before they finish off with a 7-kilometer run. Last year, Shaun Wolfhard and Hannah Newman clinched the men's and women's titles, and the pair are back again, looking to hold on for yet another year. Our sports reporter Hloni Mtimkulu is out at Steyn City to join us once again for more. Hloni, a very good morning to you once again. So when we spoke earlier, we had of course just missed the swimming as well as most of the bikers. I think I can see now just off your picture, the bikers, some of the bikers still coming in, and of course there are the runners as well. Where are we in terms of the 600 meter, 30 kilometer, 7 kilometer, and of course the half of that event?
Amran, I'm going to step out of shot quickly. You're seeing the last probably 1 or 2 cyclists that are coming through for the short course event. That is the 300-meter swim, and it's also a 15-kilometer bike ride, and then a 3.5-kilometer run. So they started, okay, there's one more runner coming, cyclist, we're going to try and speak to him. So they are doing that. Good morning, sir. Oh no, he said he's not running. Okay, so he's a route checker. So yeah, so basically all the athletes have gone through for the short course, which, as I said, is the 300-meter swim. It's a 3.5-kilometer run as well as a 15-kilometer race. It is, again, the social triathletes are doing this. We've seen a lot of them, and we know that the full course that started at 7:30, they are about to finish. They're finishing at around 10 to 9, and the athletes that were expected to do well, someone like Shaun, that we're talking about, Shaun Wolfhard, he's in the part of the leading pack. There are 4 people in that leading pack, and he is part of it. So where we are at the moment is that the short course event has started. They've started a bike event. They're done with their swimming leg of the event. So hopefully we'll try and see if we can get them around the bike track. I'm not sure if we'll be able to do that, but we will try and see if we can get them there.
Hloni, do we know if it's both genders together, the men and the women that are racing together? And of course, as we've seen with something like the Comrades Marathon, for example, where yes, the women are part of the group, but they obviously clock their times a little later on, or do they both start off at separate times?
No, so it's a joint event. The men and the women start together. The seated or release all start obviously in the front batch of the start, and then everyone else just files through as the event goes on. They were starting them off in groups of 8 with about a 5-second gap between them, just so that they could deal with the bunching up, especially in the lagoon, because it's not as wide as being able to accommodate the full set of participants. But I mean, once they're in the water, everyone just sort of catches up with everyone, and you just kind of see everyone bunching up anyway, and those who would have gone front go to the front anyway. But it's definitely just a start that is a mixed start, and everyone goes. But in terms of the categories, there is a men's category and then there's a women's category as well. I'm gonna try and see if I can talk to people. I don't know if I can. No. Yeah, I'm going to try to talk. Are you? Oh, lovely. Thank you. So can you please come closer, because we can't quite stretch it enough. Are you doing a relay race with people? So can you just tell us which leg you're doing? You're doing the running leg of the short event.
No, you're not allowed to do a short one. If you're doing a relay as a team, then you have to do the full distance. So it's the 600-meter swimming, 30-kilometer cycling, and then only a 7 on the run.
Okay, cool. So are you ready for your 7? Just tell us how you prep for that.
I didn't. I tried really hard, but I didn't. Life happens, and if you're a mom of 2, life happens. So I'm taking it one step by step, 1 kilo at a time, and I'm not ready, but that's as close as I'll be.
But just how convenient is it that you're able to break it down into a relay team, and you can do one thing and someone else can do different parts of it?
It's awesome, because you don't have to prep for the whole thing then. Prepping for just one leg of it is already difficult enough, so prepping for 3 is insane. I have got lots of respect for the people that's doing all 3, even the half, but I'm really just grateful for having the rest of my team.
Okay, cool, lovely, thank you. Good luck. So when do you expect your team to come through?
He's coming in now within the next half an hour, then we'll tap in by the blue tents, and then it's my turn to go.
Okay, lovely. So you can get ready for your 7 kilometer run, right?
Yes, it's stretching now, and then we're going.
Okay, lovely. Thank you.
Thank you.
So Marana, that is an athlete who is part of a relay team, ready to run their 7 kilometers as part of the full course. Their teammates have done the swim, which is 600 meters for the full course, as well as the 30-kilometer bike ride that they are out on at the moment.
You know, it's absolutely amazing. I know we had a chat about it a little earlier on, that you get people that really are not professional athletes, people that don't do this, you know, on the regular, people that don't wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning to just go get their legs warmed up. Somebody that's just like, look, I'm a mother of 2. Usually I would be waking up at 5 o'clock to deal with my children, but I decided, because it's a relay event as well, that I come out with my team and I'll choose something that I can actually deal with. Haven't prepared for it, but I'm going to hit to the streets. And that's what I think makes, you know, the Cross Triathlon, the X-Tri race, such an incredible event. And it's also just really amazing to see people having come out to it in their numbers, which I know surprised yourself and even me, you know, that actually people did come out a lot more than we had expected. So definitely it is an incredible event. So we now see, of course, the runners are going to be taking to the streets as well, so we're going to allow you to get back to them now, and we'll catch up with you a little later on. Hloni, that is, of course, our sports reporter, Hloni Mtimkulu, coming to us from Steyn City, of course, in Johannesburg, where the X-Tri race is taking place. 800 meters in the swimming pool, 30 kilometers on the bike, 7 kilometers running, and then the short course has got 300 meters, of course, in the swimming pool. You've got 15 kilometers on the bike and 3.5 kilometers running. So it's an amazing event that caters to everybody, depending, of course, on their fitness.